Okay, it's currently the afternoon. I'm definitely feeling a bit weird in my energy. I won't even say weird, but I've been quite indecisive of like what I'm supposed to be doing in my day, and I don't know. It's just like I've made, I wouldn't say not the right moves. I've made choices, and like I would say choices that are either just out of a state of maybe fear or like just negativity, and I don't need to have that. Like I think because I've been in a place of like, indecisiveness. I wouldn't say I've made like terrible choices, but I've made choices where it's like insecure and maybe not as an empowered version of me. So I know in order for me to, come back to myself and come back to that confident, like self assured, good Ash, I've got to like let go of my old thoughts and beliefs and what, you know, I'm told that I should be doing because so it was basically just something like eating, and I picked like the worst things to eat, and it's not even to say the worst things to eat, but I was like, okay, what should I eat? And for some reason, I decided to pick like the most inconvenient things, and it's because my mind, or I don't know, my ego was like, you have to have that because like, you should, and I was like, no, I don't want to have that. Like, why? And I don't know. I think it is obviously like an insecurity that I've got to deal with, like with just choosing what food I eat. But I think it's just like, if you have fear in your life or if you just have fear in general, that's going to manifest in different things, whether that be in your purpose, whether that be in your job, whether that be in the foods you eat, whether that be like the actions you take. You know, you need to not be in that fearful state, because when you're in that fearful state, you can make like the wrong decisions, or the decisions that just aren't in alignment for you and that are going to cause you harm in the long run. So, if you don't make the right choices, figure out why you're making those choices, and you know, just stop making those choices if you can. But yeah, like I think as well, meditating is good because you can come back to yourself and you can ground your energy and be like, okay, what is it that I should be doing right now, and not the ego or what the ego is really wanting, because you can't have that. And yeah, I think like obviously you can have the ego, like the ego is there to protect you, but when I mean it in a sense of when the ego is doing it out of a state of like comfort and like scarcity, that's not what we want, because obviously in the world right now a lot of things are changing, and if you're operating from a place of like, low dense vibrations, whether that be like, just fearful of certain things in your life or what you should be doing, you're not going to feel good, and other people around you aren't going to feel good as well. So in order to just feel better, you've got to not only, be in stillness, but just be aware of the choices you're making throughout your day, and, try and figure out if they're the right choices for you, or if they're choices that are like, going to harm you in the long run. And, just know that you're always going to be safe, like you're always going to be fine no matter what, even in the quote unquote worst case scenarios. But just try and not be so fearful, and it can be hard to just make like the difficult choice or the hard choice, but in order for you to evolve and change as a person, making the simple choices and the easy choices is probably not the best thing to do. Like, yes, obviously it might feel good in the moment, or you might just feel a sense of relief, but it might not be benefiting you. So, that might be mentally and physically. So just be aware of what you're doing and your decisions. But yeah, that's just a quick video I wanted to say, and I hope this helps someone out there, and I'll see you in the next one.